Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What Do You Dream podcast. I'm Nick with Kristi.
Hello.
And today, we're in full video, I'm pretty sure, right? This is full video? Hello.
This is full video. We're actually recording ourselves, so you'll be able to see what we look like and hopefully not scare you away.
Nah, I think people will be like, damn, look at Nick. He's very attractive. And yes, I am. Thank you.
Oh, please. Sorry, do I need to remind you who's married and who's still single?
Who's free to mingle and who's stuck in a shingle. Okay. I don't know. Look, some people say you... I'm not going to say it.
What? Oh, no.
Settled. You said... Nah, don't say the name. It's okay. No, we're fine. Your husband is a good person.
Oh, you can say his name. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Travis. Hi, Travis. I miss you.
I'm sure he misses you too.
I'm sure he does too. So, it's episode 19.
19? That means...
I'm surprised.
I actually can't believe we made it past 3. So,
yeah,
this is an achievement, but... Next week is going to be our last episode for the year.
It's going to be a big finale. We're going to be reviewing a lot of stuff. We're going to share maybe some loose plans for next season, and we've already got a bunch of plans in process. So it's going to be... We do. It's going to be cool.
Not just a pretty face, guys. There's a brain up there. There's an organ. It ticks.
You hope so.
It ticks away every now and then.
It's just like click, click, click. Here's an idea.
Yes.
And part of that season 2 plan is banking up your dreams. So make sure you share your dreams at whatdoyoudreampodcast@gmail.com or visit us on Facebook and Instagram at whatdoyoudreampodcast. So follow us.
Yeah. You know, it's not hard to just hit the like button or the follow button. Literally takes you less than a second. And then you get to see all the fun content that we post on Instagram, Facebook, and just get your news feed absolutely... Well, I was going to say a naughty word, but I won't go there.
Sexual.
No, I was going to say something else, but...
Fucked?
No, I won't go there. What was I saying?
Okay.
I can't remember.
You've got yourself all embarrassed.
I did.
It is like, oh my
gosh. Oh, I was going to say something like, I'll just say it and you can beep it out later.
Okay.
I was going to say, get your newsfeed absolutely with all our posts, but see.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Our future Nick, that's for you to deal with later. Thank you.
You just beat that out.
Okay, so on that inappropriate note, we've got some... Actually, I have a pretty lewd dream myself. Do you have any lewd dreams?
Not lewd dreams, but mine are really weird.
Okay, let's go with yours first. I'll fill it in with the lewdness, the lewd creamy center, and we'll take it from there.
Yuck.
I know.
Yuck. Okay, so my first dream, I had it last week, and I was with a family, but it was my family. Don't know who they were. Wasn't my actual family. And we were living in this like double-story brick house, kind of on a farm. And then my dad in the dream said, let's all hop in the car and go for a drive. So it was mum, dad, me, and 2 other siblings. We hopped in the car, we were driving around the neighborhood, and all like the old brick houses had been demolished. And my dad was like, oh, I didn't know that so-and-so had demolished and we're planning on, doing a knockdown rebuild. And then we kept driving and then someone else's house had been knocked down and everyone's house had been knocked down, ready for a rebuild. And some of the rebuilds were all like container homes. So instead of building like a proper house, everyone had started building container homes, but like fully renovated, not just, sticking a container there and voila. And I can't remember who was in the car. Someone made a comment saying, I can't believe everyone's doing this. What happened to old-fashioned brick homes? And then we decided to drive back home. And when we got back, our house had been knocked down and they had started rebuilding a container home where our house was. And so my dad hops out of the car and we all follow him, and he's yelling at the workmen saying, "What are you doing? No one gave you permission." And they turn around and said, "It's the government. You don't have a choice. Everyone's getting knocked down, rebuilt to a container home." And then that was it.
Okay.
It was really, really weird.
That is strange. That is really weird.
Yeah. It made absolutely no sense.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay. No, okay. So from what I can think of, it has to do with change.
Mm-hmm.
Change in the past and new things, right?
Yep.
So is it this element of embracing change by force? Because I feel like...
Yeah, because it wasn't a choice. It was kind of, nah, it's happening.
Well, look, if you believe what a lot of people out there in the world think, that Australia is run in a militaristic dictatorship, then that might be an indication of the case.
I did see that video go around of that American chick saying we're being run by a dictator. I was like, what the hell?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, do people actually think that? They actually
it's very common. It's a very common belief that we're run by a military dictatorship or like
wow.
It's soldiers on the streets. I know. It's crazy. It's like there's stuff that's happening that I don't agree with in some places, but look, we're not in there today. But let's go back to that dream of change.
Yeah.
So you're not a crazy conspiracy theorist who thinks that we're run by a military dictatorship.
Mm-mm.
But do you feel like you got some big changes planned?
I am turning 30 in 2 months, and
oh my god,
I am freaking out. I am about to have like what's a third life crisis.
It could be a midlife crisis if you live until 60. So we'll just see where the numbers go on
60,
that.
Please.
You hope so.
I am really... I don't want to turn 30. I want to stay in my 20s. I really don't. Help me.
30's awesome. What do you mean?
No,
late?
everything...
Why?
My body is already breaking down and I'm not even 30 yet. And everyone I talked to who's turned 30 said my life is over.
Well, that's just how they feel it, man. Maybe you're just looking at the wrong kind of people. See what I'm saying? It's okay. Let's look at the dream. The dream is the government is you. You're the government. Is time. Time is a consistency. Things move forward. There's no stopping the future, right?
Yeah,
the containers are the future. I just realized I'm going to be coming off really aggressive now because everyone can see that my hands go. My hands super aggressive. I talk with my hands.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but I mean, we're like. Oh shit, that's gonna sound bad. Anyway, it's that, yeah. So time is the government in this sense of there's only ways forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know, you're looking back with nostalgia. The old houses are the old way of looking at things. It was that like it was the childhood, no responsibility. It was your parents' responsibility kind of thing where you didn't have to rely on yourself, but now it's you're 30, you're an adult. You're not just like you're an adult, air quotes adult, a lowercase a adult. Yeah, a lowercase a adult. You're a capital A adult now, and you can't change that.
And oh my god, like, I think
you're kicking
and
screaming into your 30s.
I think you're right because I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Because Travis keeps asking me, "What do you want to do for your 30th?" And I don't know because I don't want to turn 30. So I just want to completely just bypass it and pretend it never happened.
You want to go with the ostrich technique, just bury your head in the sand?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And keep it there for the whole day.
It's so funny because it's like...
By the way, if anyone wants to send me a birthday present, it is January 29th. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
You have revealed so much information about yourself. They know what year you were born in. They know your date of birth.
So, well,
crazy.
I said I'm turning 30, so they're obviously gonna, figure it out that I was born in, early 90s.
Okay, so I recently turned 30.
You did,
and I'm not going to tell you the exact date or month. Because I'm not silly. And look, but I think it's a different...
I don't think it'll make a difference.
True.
We're not that famous. Come on.
We're not yet. People are going to skim through this and go, oh my God, they said this exactly. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. But like, yeah, so for me, I turned 30 recently. I had a games night. It was fun. Pizza, very adult.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if anything, what I've been reflecting on since, well, in my late 20s and now coming into my 30s, is that you just get comfortable with your lot in life. Not like I'm comfortable in who I am. So I don't really care about getting older. Does that make sense?
Yes. You're saying I'm not comfortable with who I am?
Maybe your identity's not fully formed and you're trying to, are you having conflicts with that like lowercase a adult a hard A adult?
I feel for some reason I think 30 and I think old. Your life is over. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
Statistically speaking, most of our listeners are over the age of 30, so be nice.
No, but like, you were lucky to live up to 30, like 50 years ago.
I'm looking at no. 50, no. Even then, 50 years ago was the 70s, so...
Oh, okay. 70 years ago then.
That's the 50s. They were still living pretty well until they weren't dying at 30. You're thinking like cavemen.
No, I'm thinking
Cavemen.
like 1920s.
Okay, we'll look at the life expectancy later, but so do you feel like you have a comfortable sense of self?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a question.
No, I've come to accept me and who I am in like the last year, especially because of COVID.
Yeah.
And getting married and everything.
Yeah.
I like me.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, a lot of people don't, like, not you. Well, that's also true. But
a lot of people don't like themselves, but I like me. I like the life that I have. It's just, I don't know what it is about 30. I think also because my mum was always like, I never wanted to have kids, and then I had kids at 30, and
wow, thanks, Mum.
I know. She always tells me she never wanted to have kids, and then she's like, but you're the best thing that ever happened to me, so,
Okay,
like,
you know
whatever.
what? Years of that would probably put a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but she doesn't regret having me. Probably my brother, but not me.
But still, it's even doesn't matter how it's said, that can really get ingrained into your brain.
And it doesn't bother me because I don't even know if I want kids. So I see where she's coming from because I think I'm on the same page she was when she was my age. So
You'd be an interesting parent combo. I think Travis would be the cool dad, and you would be.
Oh my god, totally.
You would be such a like the kids would be like, "Why can't you be cool like Dad?"
That was so weird. He would be the one like building them little billy carts and just like banging them down the road, down a massive hill.
Mm-hmm.
No helmet,
and you'd be like,
no nothing.
Don't do it! What are you doing? Oh, Dad's so much cooler than you, Mum. Be like, well, I just want you to live past 10.
Yes. That would be me. Oh, yeah. Or I'd be like, they'd ask me for something, I'd be like, do it yourself. Go ask Dad.
You'd really bring out that Eastern Bloc.
Mm-hmm.
Eastern Bloc withholding energy. Like you do with friendships.
Hey!
I'm joking. You're not withholding. It's probably a bit too open. Maybe you'd be super overbearing and super proud, Mum. You'd be like, so this is Billy. You'd be
when
dance
they're on
mum.
stage and you're doing the moves with them.
Yeah. Maybe you're that. Maybe you're
me.
like super.
Or like have you seen Mean Girls?
Yes.
Like the mum in Mean Girls when they're making out on the bed and she comes in with like mocktails. Said, do you want a drink? Do you need a condom?
Yeah.
That'd be me.
No, that's too cool. That's too cool. That's disgusting.
That would be me. Oh, well, you gotta,
like, you go get it. You go get it, girl. That's you.
Just making sure they're being safe,
Yeah.
Anywho.
I don't like where this went. Okay, so
Yeah, this
to sum
went weird.
up, this is a dream about coming to a major milestone in your life and not being able and just having to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know? Because I think that's what life is.
I can't do anything about it. It's going to happen.
Exactly. But you know what? It's going to hit the day you're going to become 30 and then the next day you got to wake up for work and or get up and walk the dog or do something, go to the, like, it's, you know, life continues.
And my knee will give out the very next day.
Don't joke about knees.
Don't joke about knees or shoulders.
Just, I got the news. I still can't go back to sports for 5 more months.
Ooh.
I got to do an intense running program.
Sucks to be you.
Or I could get fit and skinny, so you might be eating those words in 5 months.
Yeah, but you lose all the muscle that you gained.
Nah. No, don't say that. Oh my god, don't say that. Okay, we're going to change the subject to something fun. So, my lewd dream.
Oh, okay. Okay, when you say lewd, what do you mean?
Like, full on, like, XXX detail.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you the detail. I'm not going to give you, like, the detail that I had in it, because that's weird.
Well,
like,
what's the point of telling me your dream, then?
Well, no, I'm going to tell you...
No, I'm either in it, all in, or I'm all out. I'm all in.
You're all in. Okay, I'm going to give you as much detail as I feel comfortable telling you. Let's change it to that. Okay, so there's this... the person in the dream is someone I know. But that's about it. I know them. I wouldn't even say friends. We're associates. We've, like, hung out a few times. And, like... She is super duper attractive. There's no way around it. Like, holy crap, super hot. Anyway, so the dream starts off with her sending an invitation out to a select group of people for a party at her place. But the party turns out it's actually in my old hometown in, I say hometown, in Victoria.
Yep.
And I was like, it's just up the road from there. And I was like, oh wow, this is really cool. Let's see how this goes. So I end up making the trip. I have all this, get ready. And this house, it's funny because when I'm having this dream, I think this house is real. I know it's not. And I knew it in the dream. I knew this is not a significant house. This is just a dream. Which is weird because I was very aware that this is not a real place. Anyway, so went to this party. I think I found it. I was really trying to find this party, and it turns out it's a Halloween party. I mean, we're a month out, so it's strange that this is the path I've chosen. So anyway, I'm outside. I'm talking to some people who I don't know any of them. Like, none of the faces I know, but like I act like I know them. So chat, and then I quickly duck out for ice cream because ice cream. And then I go back. I come back. It's like 10 o'clock and everyone's gone. This is strange. 10 o'clock at night. It's usually when it's just about to start pumping up. I go into the house because it's open. I'm like, okay, maybe everything's just like it's inside now. It's quieter. Nah. And it was just her in PJs. And I was like, oh, hi. Sorry. Has the party stopped? And she's like, oh, but it hasn't stopped for you. And I was like, oh, come on. And I said that. I was like, come on. Who says that? Who says that? And then, like, full on just bang, chicka, wow, wow action.
Just straight into it.
Straight into it, But, like, not straight into it. There's a bit of, like, foreplay, good preamble. You can't just go straight into it. That's a tip for all young men. Just don't go head on into it, You gotta work for it. But anyway,
damn straight.
You gotta work for it. Anyway, so that was great. And I was like, cool, that was fun. And then I go back home. And on my way home, I run into someone who I thought is a old childhood friend. I call out his name, and this dude just looks at me like I'm a schizophrenic. And I went, okay, fine then. I guess you're not the person I wanted to talk to. So then it hits the next day. And I see her while I've gone shopping for more ice cream because I've obviously run out of ice cream. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I can get a bit of extra something, you know what I mean? So I like trying to have a conversation with her, and then I run into an old high school friend of mine who's dating her, and I didn't know this. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I'm going to go get ice cream now. I didn't get any ice cream, and I went to go and finagle with her again, and then I woke up.
So you had a sex dream?
Yeah. Yeah, sex dream.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Has it?
It has been a while.
As in the dream or the actual?
Both.
I don't know why I asked that question. I don't know why I asked that. I don't want to know.
It informs.
I asked for our viewers. Or I asked for our audience.
It informs the dream. It informs the dream.
Okay.
So, have at it, Hoss.
Okay. Well. Okay, so you know this person.
Yep.
I'm just going to Google what sex dreams mean. Sex dreams.
I think from memory, it has to do with like a need for intimacy, like closeness, not necessarily having sex.
Yeah.
Although I think this one was less about intimacy. This wasn't.
When did you have this dream? Was it recent?
Last night.
So it's fresh. Yeah. It's
fresh.
Okay. So. Okay. Well, so I've Googled and it says when it's with someone you know, it means you might be unsure what it is about them that you like or want to embody yourself. So
I want to embody that, you know what I'm saying?
Bazinga. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. So, well, because you said you've been on 2 dates with a girl recently, and then I asked you, was it the same girl? And you said yes, and then I was very proud of you. Because that's being a very good boy.
Thank you.
Could it have something to... When was the last time you went on a date before her?
February. That was it was about... Oh, no. March. No, actually, no, it wasn't even that. It was like a few weeks before my surgery, so that was about June. So that's about then.
So it's been a while.
Yeah. Been a while.
Because I feel like the dreams... Like, you've got the party at the start and then everyone just clears out.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Your dreams are so fucking weird.
Okay, hold
on.
Okay, let me have a crack. Oh, you want me to have a crack at it, or you want to crack on?
Don't say it like that.
Oh, not like that. Gross.
All right,
I would be really upset if I ever had a dream about you like that. I'd just be like, ah!
Oh, God, I'd want to wake up instantly. And just...
Like, wake up!
Just, like, drown my brain cells in...
Bathe in bleach.
Yeah. drink straight vodka just to kill all those brain cells.
Never again!
Right, go on. God. Interpret your own dream, because I don't know. I just think you might just be missing that that intimacy with someone.
I think it's physical intimacy that I'm missing.
Yeah. And
that it's my brain's obviously missing it and it's rehearsing it to prepare for possibilities.
Yeah.
Not implying anything if anyone's listening. I'm a gentleman.
You are a gentleman.
I'm a goddamn gentleman, despite what I might sound like or look like in this case.
Yeah.
So it's probably just that,
I
and
think
then
so
also
too.
Maybe it's about boundaries around intimacy, because obviously I run into somebody I know, and then I end up
That could also be everyone was at the party, and then when you came back, everyone was gone. Maybe how do you feel about showing affection and, like, say, making out with someone, or, you know, getting a little bit handsy in front of people?
Oh, I'm pretty okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty comfortable with that. I'm pretty comfortable with me.
Okay.
People can watch. It makes them happy.
So you don't mind a bit of PDA every now and... What?
No, not like that. Not like voyeurism, but yeah, PDA now and then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was...
So
could it be a little bit of anxiety then of being intimate with someone again, because it hasn't happened
could
in a
be.
while.
Hasn't happened in a while, and usually when I open myself up to somebody, it always ends really badly. It's like he says it in a funny way, but he's using it as a shield.
He's crying. He's crying right now on the inside.
The pain's real.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's that kind of, we're practicing intimacy in a safe setting.
We're both. I see we're both kind of manifesting our real life crises right now into our dreams, aren't we? Me with turning 30, and you with dating someone new and making it to a second date. First of all, is there a third planned?
I think it'll be soon. It's not on the cards. It's not scheduled, but yeah, it's soon.
Good vibes. We're getting good vibes here.
Good vibes. Good vibes. It's good vibes.
Good.
It's good vibes. Yeah, good vibes.
Oh,
good vibes.
Nico, my Nico, you're growing up.
It's funny. You call me Nico, and the only other person that calls me Nico is my Greek fish and chip shop person. And then he also calls me Nick with a really thick accent. He says Nick the Greek, but he says it like it's like Nick the Greek, but he says it in a thick Greek accent, and it makes more sense than me saying it.
I'm just like, Nico.
Yeah, and you go, Nico.
Nico.
That's a Nico. Nico. Now everyone at work calls me Nico now.
Nico.
Yeah, my whole team does.
Hey,
it's
Nico.
Like Nico. Yeah, it's like that.
Nico, you want to go for a smacko?
You started it.
Me?
Yeah, because I mentioned that you call me Nico, and then it started from there.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, everybody. Everyone out there, you're welcome. It's great. It's great to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we've worked out that you're afraid of getting old, and I'm afraid of getting old.
Wait, you're getting whole?
That was the best. I needed something to work. That was the closest thing. I could be getting in a hold.
No.
Look,
you're afraid of getting hold.
Getting hold.
Look,
maybe.
I don't.
Maybe.
Each their own.
Look, it's 2021. Women can express their way however they want.
It's true.
Same with the men.
It's true.
And women to men. Specifically.
I don't judge. Except I judge you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't judge except what is you in your face. Like.
Well, I also had another dream.
Okay, let's see what the bread's like in the sandwich.
This one's really weird. Really, really weird. And
Okay.
it's really short.
Yep.
Well, yeah, pun intended. You'll find out why.
Okay, future people, I hope you roll back and go, haha, I get it.
Yeah. You'll laugh in about 3 minutes. So, I went through a massive binging stage of New Girl, which is on Netflix, starring Zooey Deschanel, your dream girl. And I was have you watched it?
No,
Okay.
I've seen bits.
Well, there's another main character called Nick, and he was in my dream, and I was on a date with him in my dream.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting around a bonfire, and then we were drinking, and he got a little bit too drunk, and he fell into the fire, and he burnt his entire right hand, and he pulled it out of the fire, and it was all charcoaled, and it was his fingers kind of looked like the end of a cigarette, where it was just ash and falling away.
Mm-hmm.
And all his fingers had started falling away, and his hand was just all black and charcoaly. And then somehow it just skipped to next scene.
I love that next scene.
And we caught up again, and I was like, how are you? How's your hand? And he was all of a sudden a little person.
What, was he just scaled down?
No, he was a midget.
Oh, he's an actual little person.
An actual little person. And he showed me his hand, and it was half his fingers were gone. It was all black, and it just looked like coal. And then I kind of looked at him and was like, okay, bye. Just legged it out of there. And then that was it. I don't know what, I've been dreaming some weird shit lately, but that was so weird. Like, it started off as the guy from New Girl. It was definitely him. And then when I met up with him the next day, it was him, but in little person form. And I was kind of like, what happened? I kind of felt like I was a bit catfished. So I just legged it out of there.
Okay. Well, if this was a TV show, they've obviously recast it. They're just like, nah, let's recast this. Let's recast this and see how it goes.
That was so weird.
That is okay. That's okay.
All
okay,
I remember,
all
all I really remember is him and his fingers just like disintegrating into ash.
Okay.
I've been smoking some strong shit lately.
Yeah. I would like you to share.
Share what?
That would be whatever you're smoking.
Oh, I don't smoke. You know that. I just said it to sound cool.
I know. I mean, I'm cool. I do the drug.
Nurofen.
Oh, watch out! Or take a double. Take a double. That's the recommended dose. Watch out! Oh my god. So, we got a different. We got a bunch of different layers here. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, dating this not Nick.
Oh, whoa.
What? No. I was really careful. I was really careful with how I said it.
It just clicked that his name is Nick and you're Nick. Oh, this better not be my subconscious playing games on me.
No, it's your desire for attention and possible fame.
Look, I'd love to be famous, but I hate being center of attention. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And
then, so that's what that person, we'll call him Nick for the sake of this because it's easier to say this than the person from New Girl.
Yeah.
So, not Nick. He represents that, like, desire to be famous But then the fire is the representation of the plight of fame. You know, you're burning yourself to get that. It's that, like...
Or it could just be like my dreams turning into ashes. It's never going to happen.
That too. That too. Okay, we can follow from that path because then he is reborn. I'm very clear here when I say this. I'm not saying little people are babies.
No.
But that little person could be it could be the manifestation of a smaller him, which is weaker, so that dream is lessened and different. This fame is maybe more manageable, but undesirable now because it's not as prestigious. Yeah?
You're good at this.
I am. I'm pretty, I'm not just a pretty face, you know?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't even say that. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I think that's where it goes to.
I mean,
it's
look, I don't know if I'd want to be famous because then you can't do anything with your life. Like, you just get hounded by paparazzi everywhere you go. People would know who you are. You wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd just like to be rich without being famous. That'd be nice.
I think it's probably more that lowercase f famous. You people in the industry would know you, but that's about it. You know, like, you're big in some circles, you're not universal. You know, you've got a fan base that's not going to ruin your life. Like, you're famous in a podcast. Pause. Breaking fourth wall. Look at the camera.
I'm still waiting for someone to contact me about starring in a musical too.
Oh, I got an email about that, actually.
Seriously, if you did,
they said stop emailing me.
Imagine if there was one. I'd probably just burst into tears and accept without even reading the script or the contract. It could be something, I don't know.
But it turns out it's indentured servitude.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh my god, what have I done?
Yeah.
My life is ruined.
Yeah.
So, now, okay, let's take a minute to look at were these two dreams had on the same night, or?
Nah, they were like a week apart.
Interesting. Which one came first?
The house dream.
Okay, so we could let's do something that we haven't done on this show before.
Uh-oh.
Let's connect the two. Let's see how these two link together. This is the new segment. How did they connect? Connect the dots, or something that isn't copywritten. Connecting the dots. Stop the singing. Here is the part. So, welcome to Connecting the Dots. I'm Nick, and we're going to connect some dots. So, we had the first dot.
Like 5 times.
I know.
Stop saying connect the dots.
Connecting the dots. So, you got the first. Okay, well, the first dream that we've laid out very clearly is the inevitability of maybe change, even if you don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
It is this growing up, growing older, capital A adult, right? And part of becoming an adult is understanding not all of your dreams can come true and tapering expectations, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're younger, you have a fiery passion for your dreams. But the older you get, they become weaker and insignificant to a degree, and it's less desirable compared to what you have, which is sad.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
it's a sad way of looking at it, at this interpretation, but maybe it's that sadness that is will have the opposite effect of, I want to do better. This is driving me to do better, rather than getting burnt out on the pursuit of fame. This is I know what I want, and I'm going to pursue it. It could go one of two ways. It's that I know life is changing, I am getting older, and that's not changing anytime soon, so I'm going to accept that, move on, and aim for my dreams, regardless of how it turns out. Or, I'm getting old, I'm getting useless, my dreams are useless, everything sucks. Pick a thing.
I'm going to go with the latter.
Okay, damn, okay. Now I'm sad.
I'm going to sing my song now. Everything sucks, 'cause I'm turning 30. Everything sucks, and I'm turning 30. Everything sucks. Okay, that's it. That's all I got.
Disclaimer for all of our listeners who are above the age of 30, you are still very much loved by me. Maybe not Kristi, but me specifically. You are all beautiful human beings in this world. Kristi is a bad person. Bad person, yeah.
Maybe we should have called this episode the musical episode.
We should do a musical podcast where interludes of dreams are songs.
Moving on.
Next season.
Yeah.
Next season.
Yeah.
Next season. Watch out. 2022. Blowing up. All the twos. But so it's a very interesting. Your dreams are very mature. A very mature dream, which goes to show that even if you're scared of becoming that adult, it looks like you're ready to be that adult. Capital A.
I know.
This is a very adult episode, I've got to say. It's very adulting.
Adulting, yeah.
We're adulting. Title of the episode.
We're calling it now.
It's adulting. We got it. It's like, that's actually really funny. That's great. And for me, I'm still having the dreams like I'm a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I know.
But like, at least I know. I would hope I know more compared to what I was.
Well, you'd definitely be more experienced than when you were 14, that's for sure.
I'd hope so. You'd hope
yeah,
so.
I hope so.
Well, but I did go to Catholic school, so...
Well, we're like, sex is bad. Sex is not good before you're married.
Oh, no, I was thinking more like... But Okay, well, we'll bleep that too,
we're
future
on
Nick.
two very different levels sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you probably would have matched that energy at the start of the show.
Probably.
I think so. But I think, so if you guys have any interesting dreams on the topic of, I'd say, adulting, anything like that, is anyone else having anxieties about moving on to their next stage of life, not necessarily becoming 30. You might be coming into your 20s, 40s, because every decade has a big impact on our lives and how we dream. And that's it. Our experience is also what influences our dreams. So write us, share your thoughts, opinions, your dreams, or your fiery burning past of what a dream was at whatdoyoudreampodcast@gmail.com. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram at What Do You Dream Podcast. And this has been the What Do You Dream Podcast. I've been Nick with Kristi saying thank you and good night. Or morning. I don't know where you are.
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are.